What's up, Play Sports Gamer here. We all saw this breaking news, Russell Wilson gets benched. And when I first saw that, I was pretty surprised, as I'm sure a lot of people were. But when you look at this article, you start to see the reasons why they're benching Russell Wilson. Let's look at this article. Why was Russell Wilson benched? Is he done with the Broncos? To answer the second question, it is so obvious that yes, he is done with the Broncos. And I'm sure a lot of teams in this league is going to be going after Russell Wilson. He hasn't had a great 2 years in Denver, but he's shown glimpses of what Russell Wilson used to be in Seattle and Denver. And I think a lot of teams, especially with the lack of good quarterbacks in this league, and I want to do a video going team by team in their quarterbacks, because the quarterback in the NFL is pretty bad, and there are not many good quarterbacks left. So let's look at this article. The biggest decision the Denver Broncos will face this offseason is about quarterback Russell Wilson's future, and they seem to hint at what's coming by benching him Wednesday in favor of Jarrett Stidham with 2 games left in regular season. Wilson's 5-year, $242.6 million contract signed in 2022 carries plenty of potential salary cap pain if Wilson isn't benched behind center in 2024. But Coach Sean Payton has been open about his displeasure with the offense. And we're going to take a look at some stats in the offense. But I think Sean Payton should look in the mirror. If the offense is bad, it's the offensive play caller's fault. Russell Wilson is not doing that bad this year for him to complain so much. And we're going to probably take a look at Wilson's game log for the year, and you'll see that overall, he's not doing that bad of a job. So Sean Payton, he is such an egomaniac, should look in the mirror, and that's the reason why the offense has not performed this year. Wilson is among the NFL's top 10 in touchdown passes and passer rating, but the Broncos are among the league's worst in third down production and goal to situations, as well as 22nd in the red zone. The Broncos will also likely finish without a 1,000-yard receiver for the 4th consecutive season and will probably miss the playoffs for the 8th. Wilson has one 300-yard passing game this season, the team's 70-20 loss to the Miami Dolphins, but he has been more efficient and thrown fewer interceptions, 8, than last season, when he finished at a career low 16 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and a career most 55 sacks. So as you can see, Wilson is having a very solid year. He's never been known to pass for a lot of yards. Wilson is known for those touchdown bombs in Seattle and known for running. He wasn't really known for passing for many yards in a game. So why bench Wilson with 2 games left in the season? And this is why he was benched. And this will tell you that he is not coming back next year. Payton has been fuming about the offense much of the second half of the season, including a sideline blow-up of Wilson during the team's loss to Detroit. On Tuesday, Payton said the Broncos were average to below average on a lot of things offensively, despite Wilson being tied for 6th in NFL in touchdown passes with 26. Again, I explained earlier, Payton should be fuming at himself. They're bad in the red zone because of the play calling. They're bad at not picking up first downs because of the play calling, mostly. If you call good plays, you will convert those third down plays. You will get touchdowns. I know I'm a 49ers fan. I don't want to toot their own horn, but Kyle Shanahan knows how to call plays. They score touchdowns. Are you going to say Brock Purdy is so much better than Russell Wilson? I don't think so. I think it's the play calling. Payton should be fuming at himself, not at Wilson. Wilson is having a pretty good year. And they're doing this because of that contract he signed. Because they don't want to pay Wilson the amount of money. This is why I keep telling you guys, and these NFL, NBA, MLB teams should not be signing players for 5 to 10 years, giving them $200, $400, $500 million, $700 million. And this is the reason why it hardly ever works out. I bet 70%, maybe even 80% of these contracts never pan out. These players don't perform at the top level for the whole contract. And I don't know why these teams keep signing players for long-term contracts at this outrageous amount of money. And Russell Wilson is a good example. So this is the reason why they're benching him. Then there's the money. Wilson is guaranteed $39 million in 2024, whether he is with the team or not. But he also has an additional $37 million that would become guaranteed if he cannot pass the physical in early March. An injury in the last 2 games of the season could potentially trigger that guarantee. The Broncos are making it clear they do not want to have to pay it. More than likely, Broncos, it'll be a Hail Mary if they make the playoffs. Peyton knows that. Probably the management knows that. So they decided to bench Wilson so he doesn't get injured, so they don't have to pay him that additional $37 million. That is the reason why Wilson's getting benched the last 2 games. Can you really tell me that Jarrett Stidham is going to guide the offense a lot better than Russell Wilson? He had that one lucky game against the 49ers when he was with the Raiders. Other than that, he sucked. And he's going to suck with Denver. I could be eating my words these next 2 weeks, but I really don't think I will. Stidham is not good. They're benching him because he's not coming back next year. They don't want to pay him the $37 million. If the Broncos cut Wilson, how would he fit in the 2024 quarterback market? Despite the benching, Wilson should have value in the free agent market, which he will. Especially if Minnesota's Kirk Cousins or Tampa Bay's Baker Mayfield resign with their current teams. I don't think Kirk Cousins is signing with Minnesota, even though it's proven they really need him. But I think Kirk Cousins is going to move on. The Falcons and Patriots will most likely be in the market for a veteran passer, as well as the Giants if Daniel Jones needs more time to recover from knee injury. Wilson once had the Raiders on his personal short list as he was looking to leave Seattle. If Las Vegas goes to the veteran route, Wilson would have a chance to attack Peyton's defense twice a year. Wilson's big money days are probably over. He has worn out his welcome in 2 stops. But have you seen the quarterback climb in the past 2 years? And who's playing meaningful snaps on Sundays? There's a place for him. Yes, there's definitely a place for Russell Wilson in this league. He's still going to be a starting quarterback. Now, if you look at his game log, going from the bottom up, he's never been known for big-time passing yards. But as you can see, like starting from the bottom, 177, 308, 306, 223, that's Russell Wilson. His completion percentage is on par, basically, with what his career is. He usually doesn't drop into the 50s, which he has on occasion this year. And that could be Peyton's fault in the play calling. The big thing is the touchdown passes. He's thrown a touchdown pass at least once in every game, and then he's minimized the interceptions for the most part. He had a couple of bad games. 1 against Houston with 3, and 2 against Kansas City. Other than that, it's pretty good. He's not getting sacked as much as last year. There's probably like 3 games on this list that were high sacks. And he's running when he needs to. He doesn't run like he used to, but he's running when he needs to. So if you look at this game log, he's not done that bad. So to wrap this up, Russell Wilson is not getting benched because of the offense. He's not getting benched because Peyton is frustrated at how they perform in the second half of the season. They haven't performed that bad. He is getting benched because they don't want him to get injured the last 2 games. The playoffs are a long shot, and he is done in Denver. So let me know what you guys think about this. Are you shocked that Russell Wilson got benched? Let me know down below, and please subscribe, and especially a like and a comment. Thanks. See ya.